Hi everybody, I'm Amelia with the Hitchcock Center, and today I'm doing a video on seed germination. Now, seed germination is when a seed goes out of a state of dormancy, or kind of like sleep, and begins to grow. Now, if you don't have any seeds at your house or any seed packets, you might want to check your pantry because you might be surprised what you find there. I'm going to be doing our seed germination video with some black-eyed peas, or this would work with really any seed or bean that you've bought from the store. They might not all germinate, but let's see if we can get these ones too. All right, now this is a super simple experiment. All you will need is some beans from your pantry. I've got black-eyed peas, very common, some water, 4 sheets of paper towel, and a plastic bag. And we're going to try and get these beans to germinate. So all you have to do is get your dry beans. They should be dry. You can't get them out of a can. You'll have to get them in bulk or from a plastic bag like this. And with your paper towel, you want to soak it in some water. Now, you want about 4 sheets of soaked paper towel, so it's nice and wet. And you're just going to place a few seeds on 1/2 of the paper towels. So just putting a few there. You want to make sure they're spaced out from each other, but it's all right if they touch a little bit. There we go. What you do is you take this paper towel that's wet and you fold it in half on top of the dry seeds. And then you get your plastic bag and you're just going to put your wet paper towel into the plastic bag. Now, what do you think this will help do? What do you think? Why am I putting it inside the plastic bag instead of just putting the seed right into a pot and putting it, full of water? Well, to germinate, these seeds need to have a constant source of water, but they don't really need sunlight or soil yet. Just to germinate, all they'll need is water. So the plastic bag will keep the wet paper towel from drying out. So I'm going to seal this up. Put a little air out of it. So now you've got your seeds and your wet paper towel in your bag. And you're just going to go put this somewhere warm. Put mine right on my heater. Now the heat will make the water evaporate, and you might see some little water droplets on the inside of your bag. That's all right. That's why the bag is here, to catch all that water and keep the seed nice and moist. Let's check the ones that I have from 3 days ago. Now this is one that's been sitting on my heater for a few days. Let's take a look inside. All right, so as you can see, they look really different. They have these parts coming out of the bottom of them. What part of it is that? That is the root system. That's what wants to go into the soil to take up nutrients and water. And then inside, it's just coming apart. You can see the beginnings of leaves. Now this, if it were in soil, this root would be down in the soil and it would be growing up. And slowly but surely the leaves will unfold. So you can germinate seeds like this and then put them in the soil. Let's look at a couple more. And the great thing about germinating seeds this way is that you're kind of making sure they'll get that first start, that water and that root. They look a whole lot different than this, right? This is before, this is after, just 3 days in that wet paper towel. Now, what I could do after this is I could plant this, fill my cup with a little bit of dirt I have here at home. I know that beans like to stay in the same container or the same dirt for their whole lives. They don't like being taken out. So I'm putting them in a pot this brown paper pot that can actually go right into the soil as well. So with this bean, I'm going to take our friend here that has this big root system. I'm going to push a little down, maybe into my right there, the knuckle of my finger, push down in, and then just put this whole growing seed right in. I'm going to cover just the top of it, just to the top, but I can still see a little bit. And then give it some water now. And put it in a sunny place. Because now, with the leaves coming out of it, it's going to need sunlight as well, not just water. Sunny window. And there, it will make a bean plant. And then at the end of April, you can plant it outside. You'll want to plant it in a place where there's something that this bean can climb up, because they are climbers. And that's how you germinate a seed.